Coming off an emphatic win at the Lakers on Friday, the Boston Celtics expected Sunday's game against the 20-win Phoenix Suns to be a relatively easy affair. The Suns, who had previously won 2 games in a row at home, including Friday's win against Russell Westbrook and the Thunder, had other ideas against the Celtics, beating the green and white 109-106 at the buzzer with a game-winning three-pointer from rookie point guard Tyler Ulis. The Celtics, who fought their way back from being 15 down in the third quarter, seemingly had this game wrapped up at the end. Boston possessed a 2-point lead with Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 with 20 seconds remaining and no timeouts for the Suns, in what would help eventually come back to bite them in the end. Brown missed on the first before connecting on the second of his 2 free throws. Eric Bledsoe, sensing the Celtics defense playing tight and giving him the layup with his team down 3, glided in for the uncontested layup with 13 seconds remaining. The Celtics were able to get Isaiah Thomas the ball off the inbounds from midcourt, and despite his near 91% mark from the free throw line, Thomas went 1 for 2 from the line, giving Phoenix the opportunity to race up the court for a game-winning 3 or a game-tying 2. Bledsoe opted to force overtime, getting to the rim with ease against the lackadaisical Celtics defense, and with 4 seconds remaining and both teams tied, the worst scenario seemed to be overtime or a Celtics win into the sunset. The basketball gods did not smile down upon a disinterested Celtics team today, as the Celtics inbounded the ball underneath their own basket as they had no timeouts to Thomas. Thomas, not expecting to be pressured so soon by Suns defenders, bobbled the ball and accidentally kicked it off his own foot back out to Ulis beyond a 3-point line. Ulis caught the ball and fired away from 3-point for the game-winning shot. As they always do, the refs double-checked, but the shot was clearly off before the buzzer sounded. Playing without Avery Bradley and Al Horford, the Celtics received complimentary performances from a few players without the Thomas last name, including Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier, whose energy helped bring the Celtics back into the game in the first place. The 3 p.m. start did little to help both teams get off to flourishing beginnings, as both teams combined for 41 points on 32% shooting after the first quarter. The Suns righted their shooting stroke for the second quarter, connecting on 44% of their second quarter shots, while the Celtics' offensive woes continued, shooting 33% for the quarter. In his return to the team who traded him in February of 2015, Thomas picked up 4 first-half fouls against the Suns and had a difficult point guard matchup on his hands. Yes, Bledsoe played well, but Ulis, the Suns' small-statured point guard from Kentucky, a rookie second-round pick this season, gave Thomas handfuls on defense. Thomas and Ulis even met at midcourt for a jump ball in the second quarter. It was one of the game's more entertaining plays. Thomas managed to win the tip. Bradley was given the rest tonight as he rehabs his Achilles in game action. With the Celtics back in LA tomorrow against the Clippers, the Celtics opted to give Bradley the rest. Horford sprained his elbow during Friday's game against the Lakers, and according to Stevens, his absence isn't expected to be long-term. Even as Brown and Rozier chipped in with 14 points apiece, while Jay Crowder went for the double-double with 16 and 10, and Amir Johnson added 13 points and 8 rebounds in an effort to fill in for Horford, the Celtics clearly missed both of their veterans. The Celtics were ultimately unable to capitalize on the 40 free throws they received, as they missed 11 of their freebie attempts. The Suns are far and away the worst team in the NBA in fouls given per game. The Suns are in clear rebuild mode, evidenced in the coaching decision absences from veterans Tyson Chandler and Brandon Knight, yet there was a hunger from them that ultimately decided the fate of this game. Thomas may have finished with a game-high 35 points, yet his defense from the point guard spot was not enough, as Bledsoe added 28 points and 9 assists, while Ulis played perhaps his best game as a pro with 20 points and 8 of 12 shooting. All in all, the Suns had 6 players in double figures for the game. The Celtics travel back to Los Angeles for a game against the Clippers, who are coming off a 101-91 win at Chicago Saturday night. For CLNS Radio, I'm Corey Prescott.